got our loops on our hook. Next thing we do is slide. Then our next third step is turn. I'm going to take this off so we can work. And then we'll be working with our blue yarn. Grab our blue, which was hanging there. Make sure that you don't use your beginning strand, but rather your working yarn. Now we have to work these loops off the hook. So we're going to yarn over, we're going to pull through one loop. Remember in the previous time we had the slip knot and we pulled the yarn over it. That was our one. So now we're going to do one, then we go through two, which will be one of each color, and we'll continue to go through two. So the first one we went through only one loop, then we go through two loops at a time with our blue. And this is working the loops off. Yarn over and pull through two. And as I said, I usually tighten this last one up. Now we worked loops off. Go back up to one, we have to get loops on. Skip our first loop and serge hook under the second loop. Yarn over and pull through, keeping the loops on the hook. Continue all along the row, inserting your hook under the pink loop. Yarn over and pull through. If you get confused, you may want to write down what color loops you have on your hook. In the next row, you'll have the opposite color. Now I have my loops on my hook. Loops on hook. What do we do next? Slide, then turn. Slide, turn, work loops off hook. We pick up the yarn that's right there. We're going to yarn over and pull through one, yarn over and pull through two, yarn over and pull through two. When you pull through two, you're going to have one of each color. Remembering we have blue loops on the hook this time. So next time we'll have pink loops. Tighten this up. We worked off the loops. Now we get the loops on the hook. Skip that first loop here and go under the next. Yarn over and pull through. Now we had blue loops before, now we're going to have pink loops. And we just keep going in that manner all along the row. Work too tightly, you'll have a time getting those stitches in. Can you see what I'm doing? Here's your vertical loop. We're sticking through one of those. Yarn over and pull through. Here's your vertical loop. All the blue ones. Stick your hook under there. Yarn over and pull through. we should still have 15 loops on the hook. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Okay, we have our loops on the hook. Now we slide and return. Now we work the loops off our hook. 1 through 1 loop, and yarn over and through 2 loops, through 2 loops, yarn over through 2 loops, and you'll have 1 of each color, unless you're working both sides with the same color, which I guess you could do. Work loops off. Now we get loops on. Now we would normally work our loops, get our loops back on our hook now, but we want to finish off. So what we're going to do is skip our first loop as we always do. We're going to tighten it. Insert our hook in our vertical loop, yarn over and pull through that pink loop and through the blue loop. We're making a slip stitch. Insert through the pink and the blue. We're finishing off or binding off. Then we would snip our yarn about 6 inches from the end and finish off.